Hey guys, how's it going? Let me ask you something. Why does COG fight with Ethan Ralph? COG. You know what? This video is probably gonna get the least amount of views out of my videos lately because I'm not talking about the Thorpes, I'm not talking about Keemstar, I'm talking about COG. I think I might get more views if I was talking about myself. But no, here we are. We're talking about COG. And I saw this clip and I was like, okay, I watched a bit of it and I had to stop. Because in the clip, it's called Ethan Ralph confirms he's a liar versus honest COG. And I was like, okay, come on. I was looking at this, and what I see here are two bums fighting over little money. What it is, they're fighting over views. They're fighting over, because that's the idea, right? You tear into someone, causing scene, hoping maybe the end result will be they lose a few viewers, you gain those viewers. Is that the goal there? Or is it some moral thing? Hold on here with COG. That cannot be true. That cannot be true. Look, man, if you like COG, you have to at least admit he's not your moral champion, even compared to Ethan Ralph. Wait, let me see. People don't like Ethan Ralph. He's considered internet villain. Now he's like a nobody as well. Though I'm talking about him, huh? Because of all the things he's done in the past. There's multiple baby mamas, didn't treat them right, all this stuff. May or not slapped him around, and there's some videos of him getting kind of handsy with Pantsu. The other one said some stuff, and now he's living in squalor in a shed in Mexico, to evade things, and but he has an interesting life that people are kind of curious about. Which the truth of that is the fact we're still talking about him even now. No one's really talking about COG except for me for like no views. Wow. Look at that. But because no one really cares about, like, here's the thing, we can get into COG's life, but it's kind of sad. Like, he lives in squalor too. He lives in squalor. It's pretty embarrassing. What is his story about all his brothers coming out and saying that he's a nunce? That he's a PDF file, that he was dating this 14-year-old. According, like what is that? That is crazy. That COG, according to his brothers, was dating a minor, and by dating we mean banging. Okay, what is up with that? Now some say maybe COG's brothers are just lying for clout. COG, who lives in squalor. He could barely get by. He's scraping desperately for the little pennies he can get to try to pay the rent, which he can barely do. Pay his house. He streams in a little corner. Okay. He is a welfare bum, hollering about how he's better than another bum. It's just watching bum fights, okay, over who's morally superior, who's the honest one, who has integrity. And it's like both you guys have some gnarly history. I don't think either one of you guys should really be going at each other about who's morally superior, okay? I don't think you should, not at all. But that's what I see here. And COG making weird remarks about a child that's not even his. Even if it was his child, it'd be kind of weird too. It'd be kind of like Ben Thorpe territory. Like really weird stuff. Weird stuff has been going on in the COG world. Yeah. I think I played the ace a little too early, which was that all his brothers. I have some gnarly things to say about him, about the sort of women he dated in the past. Like, someone does that. I mean, come on, COG. Come on. That's pretty disgusting. No one cares if you're honest, if you're into dating teenagers, okay? No one cares. No one is going to be like, you know what? I want to hear the words of a PDF file. Because that's an honest person. No one is saying that. No one is saying that. But that's what COG is saying here in this clip. But COG is going at Ethan Ralph for Ethan Ralph saying that he got his wife to get banged by some Mexican gigolo or something. Okay, Ralph was on pills. He was on Ralph is not a good guy. We know that. Okay, Ralph was doing all sorts of crazy stuff in Mexico. Okay, by crazy stuff I mean degenerate stuff. Okay, so am I surprised that Ralph would do something like that? No. It doesn't bother me either because I don't look at Ralph as some sort of moral figure. Why would anybody do that? All right. Okay. The Ralph Mel thing is I believe it's supposed to be ironic. Ralph Mel. It's Ralph Mel energy, living in a shed. Things are not going too well. And getting hit up by all these baby mamas. And the baby mama drama's he's drowning in it. So. Yeah, I mean, I think the way I look at it, like I said earlier, two bums fighting. But the one who's doing most of the fighting, I see, is COG. COG is desperately trying to hit up on Ethan Ralph because he still sees Ethan Ralph as that piñata that'll get him the views and the money. And I guess it does. I guess I'm wrong there because he gets enough money just to get by. Just to get by. Well, I hope that continues to work for him. But it doesn't look like it. I don't know how much more he's going to get on the returns of that investment there. But good luck. Good luck. All right, so yeah, you guys let me know what you thought about that. You're watching these bums fight. And here, one other thing before I sign off, a better thing to do maybe, because it seems like COG gets a lot of attention for negative energy, like really tearing into others. And I guess you could say I did a little bit of that here too, but I didn't get into the nitty gritty details like it could have. Though I did reveal the one thing. That's pretty gnarly, right? I wonder if things would be better if it wasn't so negative. If it wasn't so oh, I got to tear into this person because I'm better when he's not better. Sure, he doesn't have baby mama drama, but he does have some weird history with dating minors. He does have some embarrassing things, living in squalor. And look, man, I understand. If you're poor, you're poor. I'm poor too. Okay? I have a house, but I'm poor too. I'm broke as well, man. All right? But to go after people be like, oh, like you're better than them is unless I think I wonder if it would be better to. I wonder if it's even possible to try to create something positive in this sphere, in this space. I don't think it allows for it. I don't think you can. Could we have streams where we actually be kind of constructive and positive instead of tearing into each other? We just have conversations about things that we like. That things are going on, just talk to them. Is that possible? I don't think it is. This space, it's all about. It's still kind of the aftermath of the Bloodsport days, which is, I mean, that stuff is a long time ago. In fact, that stuff is so old. That's where most of COG's history comes from. If you want to know about COG being a liar, it's from the Kumite days. It's from Ear Juice days, okay? Who's Ear Juice? He's a cool guy. He's a cool Aussie. All right? He makes some cool beats, I think. All right? And he likes to go on walks and eat cool Vietnamese sandwiches. Not bad. That's what I know of Ear Juice. But he's definitely the number one guy for COG lore. And he could tell you all about how COG is a filthy, dirty liar just as much as Ethan Ralph. Probably lies even more than Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph will flat out tell you he did the thing he did, or he'll be kind of tongue in cheek about it, but you know he did it. All right. That's the thing. COG could be like, oh, he's an honest person. He's not a liar compared to Ethan Ralph, and he's a better person than Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph is just flat out more entertaining. Ethan Ralph is just flat out more entertaining than COG, and that's just a fact. I mean, I would rather hear Ethan Ralph holler and go on these tirades about how he's going to go come at someone's funeral. That stuff is funny. That stuff is gold. I don't remember any one-liners or zingers come from COG. Who is a COG? Once again, I'm talking about a literal nobody. It's bum fights. It's a desperate bum in Brit that is like so, like he just has to beat up on a dead horse that is Ethan Ralph now, while he's trying to go to rehab and do better with his life, whatever. I mean, I guess he is. I wish him well. I wish him well on that. That's me trying to be positive. Look at that. What I'm saying, it's sad, man. It's just a bum fight, and yeah, that's what it is. It's just a bum fight, dude. It's just two bums fighting. All right. With that said, yeah, you guys let me know what you thought about this. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.